All right, we got our DeWalt nailer here. You guys can see that label. DCN 692 cordless nailer. This thing's actually been a pretty faithful tool. The one headache that it gives me is occasionally you go to pull the trigger to fire, and this little light, now it's not even gonna do it. This little light will start flashing. There it goes. And I have no idea what that means. Now, granted, I haven't read through the owner's manual, but this little icon kind of looks like this thing on top. And this thing to me just seems to be something, I think it's there for, you know, monkeys to play with, because I don't see how it does anything, because flipping it doesn't stop that from flashing. Now, taking the battery out, putting it back in, does. It kind of is like a reset, see? But now when I pull the trigger, boom, does it again. I'm thinking it's jammed up because I'm a naughty boy and I set it on the ground yesterday a few times and it got mud. Now, I never dropped it on the ground and it wasn't caked full of mud. But mind you, it's also done that silly flashing thing to me before when it's totally clean. So I have no idea again what the hell that means. But anyway, I'm going to try here to take it apart wherever I can and just make sure there's no dirt stuck in it. So it's like most other nail guns, there's 2 Allen wrenches, oh look, and then 2 like lock hex key things that you probably can't get out. So I'll take the 2 Allen wrenches and I guess just see what those do. Great. Oh look, there's an Allen wrench right here on the machine. Of course I walked all the way down to my Connex box to get an Allen wrench. And then there's one right here on the tool. I can't get it out because it's, oh my God. Oh! So you gotta have a flathead screwdriver to get the Allen wrench out, or another Allen wrench, just something to pry under it, because you're gonna rip your fingernail off if you try to do it that way. So here's their factory provided Allen wrench, which is always nice. Let's just see if I take these off, if it'll even let that front mechanism loosen up.
You know what's going to be ironing?
What's that?
If you have to use your air compressor to blow out dirt from your airless nail gun.
That would be ironic. That loosens something. Okay, those don't come all the way out. Those look like they somehow loosen the... I saw something come loose. It looks like it's loosening the nail slide, actually. No? Now I can see, honestly I've never looked that close at this tool before, but I can see a little metal tab. Okay, so that makes sense. So there's a little metal tab, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, right in here. Come on, camera, focus. Little metal tab, and that tab, if you have nails in, that tab's not in your way. So that's what keeps the gun from firing once you run out of nails. So that doesn't appear to be the issue anyway. There's something just slid. Okay, so it feels like the hammer is getting stuck back, which is interesting because this is supposed to be an oilless nailer. So I bet you now, bingo. So the actual hammer itself is sticking up in here. Why, I don't know. I have no idea. But my guess would be, like I said, that there's some dirt in there. But without their, I don't know, I can't seem to get it. See, it acts like you want to be able to pull it apart right here, but that doesn't let it come apart. I'm not going to go too far in depth on this thing, trying to rip and tear. it's momentarily fixed. So that's all it is. The hammer's jamming up, probably because it's got a little bit of grit in there. Now whether it's gonna keep doing that again and again, I don't know, probably. I mean, they tell you this is an oilless nailer. Obviously there's nowhere to put air gun oil in it. I mean, yeah, it's got right there, look. Big thing that says no oil. So I would just say, I mean, if it jams up like that, it's annoying to have to keep taking it apart and cleaning the jam, but it doesn't appear to be a, you know, debilitating issue. So I would just say I need to take a little better care of this thing and not get it jammed up all the, you know, not get it full of dirt, and it'll probably be okay. So, oh yeah, and maybe somehow that little lever is supposed to release the jam. I don't know. Get some nails in here. Make sure it'll fire a nail. These are 3-inch nails. So we'll set our depth on 2 for 3 to 3 1/4. We're set on multi-speed mode. Scrap of wood here. And I'm nailing this outside, by the way. I'm not nailing it to the window frame. Bingo. Working again. Maybe I should just throw it on the ground next time it acts up, and then, you know, maybe it'll clear that jam on its own. But at least we know you loosen those bolts, it'll help clear that slide. Keep it out of the mud. You'll probably be okay.